You don't want to spend hours staring at the charts, but want to break free from the work, home, sleep cycle? I get it. When I started, all those charts and terms felt overwhelming. It took time to find a clear and simple approach that fits even the busiest schedules, without stress or confusion. My name is Logan. I've spent several years studying the markets, testing and refining methods to make them straightforward and practical for beginners. Now I use a system that anyone can follow, even with limited time. The strategy I'm sharing today is built for people who want real progress without burning out. Watch till the end, it'll be worth your time. So today we're going to analyze an uncomplicated strategy for beginners. To do this, let's set up the workspace. First, let's set the time frame to 5 seconds and the expiry time to 15 seconds. And most importantly, today I will analyze the market using the alligator indicator. It will help you make decisions in this market. This is one of the indicators that I more often recommend to beginners. Let's get started. Here I see a strict downward movement on the indicator and on the price chart. Therefore, I open a position down and wait for the expiration time. In this situation, we see the location of 3 lines of the alligator indicator in the downward direction. We follow the indicator's hint and wait for the deal to close. So I'll move on. We're seeing a reversal. Here I open a position down and wait for the end of the trade. Great, let us analyze the situation. Here there was an upward impulse, after which the green line started crossing both red and blue, which indicates a downward movement. Actually, we worked it out good and got a great result. How do you feel? Is everything clear? It's easy to miss the main thing in the daily rush. The market, like life, it's all about focus. The community helps you keep it. You log in the morning without interrupting your routine and instantly see one opportunity just played out, another is forming, you spot your chance and act even while having breakfast. Here's the difference, no wasted time. You plug into working system and take only what you need when you have a free minute. Want that? Check the description. Moving on. We open a position down because here we are signaled by the alligator indicator. There is no need to invent anything. Good deals, good situations. This trade was signaled to us by the alligator indicator. We used the general trend and confirmation by indicator, and we were on the plus side. I'll move on. I see the beginning of a reversal here. Therefore, I open a position up and wait for the 10 seconds that are left in this trade. Great. In this situation, we can see that in this area, we have a green line, cross the red one here, and the blue one here, from bottom to top. This indicates that all lines are on an upward trajectory. All we can do is just wait and seize the moment. In fact, we got him. Good deal. I'm moving on. We see downward momentum and downward movement on the alligator indicator. Just follow the trend. Beautiful. The deal is similar to the previous one. We have a downward movement of the indicator, and according to it, as well as according to the trend, we open a position downwards. Nothing mediocre, everything is logical and predictable. Theory alone isn't just enough if you don't practice it. That's my approach. Beginners often watch from the sidelines thinking they understand. In the community, members get involved in real trades. It's not theory for theory's sake. It's hands-on with actual entry points and results. I only share what I use myself. Want to really get involved? Everything waiting for you at the link in the description. Here we see a very strong downward impulse. And I open the position downwards on the continuation of this impulse. Alligator has also changed its direction here, which in fact give us an understanding that the downward movement will continue. Actually, it barely had time to continue at our expiration time, but after the trade closed, the downward momentum continued, and we caught the moment. In this situation, a reversal has occurred here. All lines here are strictly directed downward. And that's where I opened the position down and waited for my trade. How are you guys going in there? I'm moving on. Here we see horizontal lines of alligator indicator. It's an unfortunate situation. So I'll move on to the next, more intuitive structure. In this situation, we see the beginning of an upward movement on the indicator. In addition, we have here, in fact, the price forms something like head and shoulders according to technical analysis. It's a great situation, let's enter the trade. Great, the downward momentum here has been right up to this point. After that, the indicator went upward, movement upwards. Actually, we can also notice this shape, classic head and shoulders, which has an upward working out. That was a great deal, let's move on. Here we see the beginning of a downward momentum on the alligator indicator. So I'm also opening a position down and waiting for the expiry time. Waiting, I think this deal will be successful as well. Yes, it's a pretty risky trade. So the first direction of movement about the reversal, signaled right here by the alligator indicator. Because of this, I opened the position down, but it is better to analyze such situation more locally. Everyone has questions. What, where, why? I've been there myself. Now I offer answer to those tired of aimlessly searching for info. A method you can use effectively even with the limited time. You get an entry point and jump right into it. No wasting time on studying charts solo or hunting for info, even if you have only 20 minutes at lunch. Join if you want to grow with others, not blindly. Link in the description. Here we see a downward movement, a small correction, after which the alligator indicator again indicates a reversal and continuation of the upward movement. Here I open a trade up and wait for the expiration time. We will now discuss this transaction in more detail. So we see an upward movement here. After that there was a small correction, and again here the alligator was pointing upwards, so I also opened the position upwards and got my result. So we have our next asset. Here we see a downward movement on the indicator and in fact on the price. I'm waiting for the expiration time. That was a great deal. Alligator has really helped us, and more than once. Write your opinion in the comments. So I think you get it. You don't need to dedicate all your time to the market, especially when time is scarce. This suits those who want to fit practice into daily life without overload. The community is set up so you find chances to grow even with a busy schedule. Want to see how it works? Link under the video. Check it out and you'll get it.